Hi, this is Jim Tanner from Comvigo, and today I'm going to go into how to make exceptions for filtering in the Comvigo mobile filter, how to whitelist, which is allowing websites, and how to blacklist, which is blocking websites. So I'm going to go into the tab. I'm on comvigomobile.com, and I'm going to log into my Android filter. And I will log in here online. And the internet is just a tiny bit slow today. So we're logging in, and you could see that in my Android filter that I have 3 users. I will edit Jim Samsung Note. And you can see here that there's 4 tabs for settings: category settings, time settings, exception lists, and app control. Today I'm going to spend a little bit of time going into detail about exception lists. Now, what exceptions are is things that you find were not covered in these categories that we predefine. We have an intelligent filter that gathers thousands of users of data along with other lists, and we aggregate millions of sites literally and put them in these categories. But occasionally you may find one that is not blocked and you want to make an exception, or you may have a specific company site that you want to make sure that you allow always, which is called also whitelisting. So let's now blacklist will create an exception to block a site. So I'm going to go to manage exception list here and add. And so I say I want to block a URL, playboy.com. www.playboy.com, and say I want to block a directory. I'm just making one up, and a page. So I'm blocking a specific page. I'm going to say add this specific URL, and I'm going to say it's blocked, and I'm going to save it. So it's been saved. Now I'm going to block a directory. So that's everything under a specific directory on a URL. So I'm going to use Playboy again, and I'm going to say http www.playboy.com, and directory, say pictures. So that's a specific directory. In the second column, I'm going to say directory, and I'm going to say blocked. So it will block everything under pictures on playboy.com, and that's saved. And now I'm going to block the whole host, all of playboy.com. So that's everything under playboy.com. So I'm going to say http playboy.com, blocked, and I'm going to save it. And we'll go back to our users, and we'll take a look at what we have here. We'll go to our exceptions tab, and you can see we've added this URL, this page .html. That's one page, one URL. We've added a directory, pictures, and we've added the entire host. So you can be as granular as you want. You can block the whole thing, you can block a directory, or you can block just one page. And now you could also do what's called whitelist, which is allow. So you would do the exact same thing, only you would allow. So I'm going to add one, and say you work for IBM, and you want to definitely then allow the entire IBM website. So you'd say http www.ibm.com, and the whole host would be allowed. Now most URLs have two. They have the www, and then they have without the www, which is just plain old ibm.com. So I will add that one. P, just ibm.com. So that then you have the www covered and the plain ibm.com covered. I'm going to say allowed, the host, and save. And just to kind of say you want to go to UPS and you use the UPS a lot and you want to allow a specific URL in UPS, and so you would say http www.ups.com order entry, and this page.html. I'm just making that up, but you can see it's a URL. So we're allowing people to always go into the ups.com kiosk, and I'm going to hit save. So if we go back to our users and we look and see what we've done here, and we let the tabs load and we go to our exception list, we see that UPS, this URL, has been allowed, and we see that IBM, this URL, has been allowed. So that in a nutshell is how to use exceptions and add whitelisting websites to allow, and add blacklisting websites to not allow. I hope this has been helpful. You can download all of our apps at www.comvigo.com. We have 30-day free trials on all our apps, and you could always create a support ticket at support by writing an email to support@comvigo.com. Thanks, and hope you have a wonderful day.